Hi, Sagittarius. Happy New Year. And this is your horoscope for January 2014 with me, Lada from Astro-Lada.com. For everyone who have their ascendant, sun, or moon in Sagittarius, and make sure you check your ascendant sign. It's astrologically the most correct one. Is how a professional astrologer will check your horoscope. If you know your time of birth, of course, and you can find it out in my birth chart calculator, for which I'm putting a link here. And before I start telling you, I want to share with you that today we're shooting from one of the most ancient capitals in Europe. The ruins here date back for more than 7,000 years. The excavations, these remains here more from Roman times. There's a Roman bath around me, but this used to be the capital of the ancient mighty Thracian kings, the first civilizations in Europe, dating back almost to Atlantean times. So it's a very magical place with a lot of stones, with a lot of places of worship. So if possible, I'll try to shoot all those places for you. Anyway, what does January hold for you, Sagittarius? Well, this is a month for um, consolidation, for maintaining things rather than starting things or ending things. Right now, you focus on security. You focus on financial and material security because planets trigger your second house of finances and resources. So maybe you'll find some new resources. Maybe some of you will be able through clever management or maybe through some gift or through some personal initiative, be able to improve on their finances, on their feeling of being more financially secure, on their feeling that they're providing better and that they will be provided better for. They can find, or if you're someone who needs resources, maybe you're a painter who needs resources, who needs paints, or maybe you're someone who wants to build a academy and they need resources, or someone who wants to build their own houses and they need bricks. You'll be able to find sources where you'll be able to benefit, to fulfill those needs for resources, whatever resources you need. So if you're having some plan that you started from before, this is a period of the year now in big part of January where you can find ways to continue this plan, where you can find ways to make it more stable, more secure, and to make sure that it's something that lasts longer in your life. And financially, this period should be quite active. There might be more tension as well in regards to finding resources because the planets are triggering those financial houses of yours under difficult angles. But they are, this is usually people in the earthly life, they receive things, they materialize things only through a bit more tension. So it never comes to you so easily. So there might be more stress around financial matters, but you'll be able to fulfill those and you'll be able to find your resources, especially if your ascendant is in Sagittarius, less so in Sun or Moon in Sagittarius. Also, for instance, Jupiter triggers your eighth house, continues to trigger it, which is resources you can receive from others. So if you apply for a loan, or maybe someone returns money to you, or maybe someone gives you a hand with their skills and with their talents, that helps you again gain more sense of security. And eighth house is a house of emotional security, so someone with their presence can make you feel more secure and stable in your relationships, so secure and stable within yourself by acknowledging some of your talents, by helping you somehow. And it's great time for if you're trying for a loan or anything like that to receive it right now. So financially, it should be an improved period for you. I'm not saying you're gonna get rich in January, but there will be definitely some action and some moving around of resources and for the better, most likely, and manifesting more resources. And Mars is in your 11th house of money that you make yourself. So you actively pursue finances more. You actively pursue gains and recognition. It doesn't always have to be money at the 11th house, but it's the results of your actions. Usually, the results of our actions nowadays is the salary we get, or a bonus we get, or in if you're more if you have more different career, it might be social recognition, maybe some award, maybe some maybe pat on the back, I don't know, but any kind of those things, you'll be willing to fight for them. And it is continued till July, actually. Mars is in your 11th house till July, so it's very positive time for all of these things, which gets you socially recognized, which gives you social stability, which gives you financial stability, which gives you emotional stability as well. So this is great time for all of those things. And then from the second part of January, planets are starting to move into your third house. So issues of stability and financial security and emotional security, you start moving your focus more towards third house activities, which is communications, which is initiating things. So the energy will change, which is working on your carriage. But mostly nowadays it's communications, so marketing, advertising, people who are in those areas, they'll start profiting. People who are connected somehow with communications, with internet, with media, they'll start profiting. They'll start getting a more busy time and more positive result. For people who work in teammates, people who collaborate with others, third house rules, all of these things, like acting together with others in a group, cooperating to achieve something, being part of the team, communications, exchanging, or if you are someone who lives on commission, who connects people. From the second part of January, these energies start becoming more prominent and positive in your case. So this is for you, Sagittarius. Thank you very much, and I will see you next month.